It's been a while, and now we're going to show you how to install a Springer front end on your beach cruiser. I've been thinking for a while about installing a Springer front end on my Colby Cruiser. And when I went in and talked to the guys, Josh and Mike at Colby, they said, you know what, here's a Springer front end for you to install. Just make a video of it. So by the end of this video, you should be able to install your own Springer front end. So what you'll need is some box and open end wrenches, and then a crescent wrench, adjustable obviously, and a socket and ratchet set. And the first step of this process is to take off the front wheel. So I go ahead and turn it upside down and stand it on the handlebars. And then take your wrench and go ahead and loosen the nuts on each side of the wheel and take that wheel off. Once you have that wheel off, go ahead and set it aside and turn your bike back the right side up and set it on the forks. Now's the time to loosen up your gooseneck. So if you have a bolt there, go ahead and grab your ratchet. If it is an Allen wrench, go ahead and grab your Allen set and loosen up that neck till it comes right off. Now grab your crescent wrench, and now we're going to loosen up that fork retainer nut. Once you get that nut off, you should have a couple washers in there and then a fork lockdown threaded, I don't know what it's called. It's a threaded piece that's not a nut. But go ahead and just unscrew that one as well and set it aside. After you get those pieces off, you should be able to lift the frame and remove the fork. And now take that bearing off and put it aside. Now you can throw those forks in the parts bin. Don't forget to take the bearing out of the top of the head tube. Now grab your Springer fork and let's loosen some bolts. Go ahead and loosen the bolt on the front of the spring. The other bolts, we do not want to remove them. We just want to loosen them so that we can move the fork around for fitting. Now we're going to add the bottom bearing. Make sure balls are up, and we're going to place it in the head tube. Time to add the top bearing balls down. Add the fork screw locker thingy. Now stretch the top part of the Springer ring around the top part of the fork, and it should pop right in place. Now add your 2 washers. And your fork bolt. Tighten up all your nuts and let's put on that wheel. Now that everything's in place, go ahead and tighten up your spring bolt. And these bolts as well. It's time to put your handlebars back in and tighten down your gooseneck bolt, or Allen wrench if it's an Allen wrench. That's it. Now it's time to ride. If you would like to upgrade your own beach cruiser to a Springer front end, or if you'd like to purchase a Colby Cruiser, go ahead and head down to Colby Cruisers in Gilbert and talk to Josh and Mike.